Hello everybody, I hope that you're doing well. Every year the Reynolds Museum holds a Ride to Reynolds event, usually around mid-August, and this involves all the motorcycle community far and wide coming to the museum to enjoy the day. They can have special events on. There's booths from Harley Davidson, there's booths from Honda, as well as all the other makers like BMW Group and all that. However, because of the COVID situation this year, they were not able to do it. So what they've done is that they've wanted us to enjoy the day by coming in solo or in groups, and you'd get this patch that I just showed you there. So we went this last weekend and came in, just the two of us, and enjoyed the day. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.
More to gain from good roads than the people of the towns and cities. The most profitable piece of land used by the farmer is the strip of
anybody to remember once I leave this world.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand about what we do here. We have the four areas. We have aviation, we have industry, agriculture, land transportation. But to me, it's not about the machines, it's not about the collecting areas, it's about the stories. And that was what it was about Stan too. Stan was talking about why these things were significant, why they meant something to him, why they should mean something to other people. It was always about the place in history of these pieces. It wasn't about the pieces themselves, it was about the history that surrounds them at all times.
Preserve history. People to see for generations and generations to come. That is his way of being in life.
they're going to make a little bit fancier cars and hopefully sell a few more. So they hired the famous industrial designer Raymond Loewy to improve on the looks of their car. That one's been hot-rodded a little bit. It has an engine from a 1970s car in it. It runs really nicely though. It was only on this prototype. Back over there is one of the few Canadian-built sports cars. That is a Brooklyn. So there's a track radio, and you also put in the vinyl sunroof. Drive into water. Yeah, drive into water and it won't float. If you have on a little bit, you can actually see the propellers underneath. So use the rear wheels on the land and use the propellers in the water. This is called the anti-car 770. 7 miles in water, 7 miles per hour on land. This little green uses these ones. Team, and they will often make pieces. Right now they're working on the Canada diesel truck, and they actually made an entire fender from scratch. So they're flat sheets of metal, and they curved it out and got it back together. So this Lincoln was built in 1918 in Cleveland. In 1922, it was purchased used by a grain farmer from Saskatchewan. His name was Edward Granger, and grain was pretty big business. The largest farm in the entire British Empire. He had 30,000 acres, 600 to 700 horses, and 300 to 400 men working for him. He had 9 combines. This one, though, was by far the clean them, especially within the corner. You have to almost start climbing on them to get through there. This warehouse is pretty jam-packed. So it have been used for VIP tours, showing railway executives of the Banff National Park. As time went on, it became a little bit older, and the drivetrain was removed and replaced with that from a 1947 Chevy truck. So it is a This is our 1975 top fuel dragster. It's named Wheeler Dealer after the speed shop that sponsored it. It was raced by the Alberta team of Terry Cap and Bernie Federley. They raced this. Over here we have one of the Hudsons in our collection. This way we built it around the frame of the vehicle, so you step down to the inside. Produce the car that was alongside this warehouse. Again, facing us. Its numbers start with the 3 and the 4 on it. This one is a 1940 North American. They were used by German pilots to learn how Allied planes flew. After the war, a lot of aircraft were declared surplus, and they were sold off at auctions, often for dirt cheap. If you were since we were in here, I should probably address the white elephant in the room. That would be our model of the 1958 Avro Aero. Now, are any of you familiar with the Avro Aero?
A little bit.
Heard of it? Yeah, so this was, of course, the jet interceptor built during the Cold War. People were deathly afraid of Soviet bombers coming over the North Pole and attacking Canada, and they thought we should have a plane to defend ourselves. So our government went out shopping. What most people don't realize is this was actually originally based on a full-scale machine. So it was actually a helicopter that you could sit inside and learn how to fly. It was tethered to the ground. So J-Copter built a few of those, but it's usually a 1940 Waco biplane. So we do have a couple Wacos in our collection. Actually, that if you can see back there, that green plane right by the door there with the wings taken off right now. When they first started offering biplane rides, that was the plane they used. As time went on, they realized actually extends out 75 feet. Originally it was spring-loaded, so it would go up pretty quickly. The firemen had a brake to slow it down as needed. Once they were done, once the fire was put out, you had to manually crank it all the way back down. Pretty slow process.